Test 1, 2, 3, test. Test 1, 2, 3, test.
Check, check. Hear me, Deb? Ariel, I couldn't hear you real well.
Can you better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we?
They actually got a commercial. No, that's the wrong game. Are we good?
Check, check. Check. Ariel, you good?
I'm good.
Check. All right, folks. Oh, whoops. A little loud, Deb. Sorry about that. The Godfather has spoken from whatever tropical land he's in, and he wants a little audio, Ariel, so let's bring it to him. We're here live, folks. River Falls High School Sports YouTube channel. I'm Russ Blasius alongside Ariel Avestruz and Deb Avestruz. I like to call them the family Avestruz. And we are here tonight in Hudson, Wisconsin, for a Big Rivers tilt against our own River Falls Wildcats and the Hudson Raiders. Ariel, it's always a good one in this matchup. So what's your take on tonight's game? What are some key points? And anything else you got for knowledge from the Big Rivers perspective of things tonight?
Sounds like a plan. So Hudson's coming in. They only have one loss in the BRC. That was against Oakland Memorial at home here. They have a total record of 6-4. River Falls is coming in with 4 wins in a row here at 7-2, 2-2 in the BRC. They're coming off a fairly large win against a state-ranked Prescott Cardinal team, 84-69, where Brody Gretz scored 34 points, Tanner Bottleson 18, and Eli Johnson 11. Hudson, they like to full court press. They will go 10, 11 deep at times. I was sharing with Russ that it's almost like a hockey team. They'll switch in 3 or 4 guys at a time, and they'll be running up and down the court quite a bit. We're getting ready here for the national anthem, so we'll hold off here for a moment. There you go.
Wow. Very nicely done. An a cappella trio doing the national anthem. Very well done.
Very nice.
And we're getting ready for the starting lineups here tonight. Errol, you're right. A nice win for the Wildcats. Was it Monday night at Prescott?
At Prescott, absolutely. 84-69. Brody Gretz.
Yeah, Brody Gretz went off.
Yeah. 34 points. He's averaging close to 19 points a game.
And Brody, a starter tonight, along with Eli Johnson. T-Bot.
Tanner, swinging bridge, baller of the game last game.
Was he?
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. I voted on that. I believe. Rounding it out is Preston Johnson and Cal DeMond.
Sam Swavely.
Oh, hey, big toss up here to us with the pink ball. We missed it, Deb. Damn it. I mean, darn it. Came out something different. Lineup for the Raiders: Sam Swavely, number 3, Aiden Jameson, number 15, Oscar Grothaus, number 23, Jace Matichinsky.
Yes. And Jace is their leading scorer at 14.2 points per game and close to 5 rebounds per game as well. One of the things you'll notice, Hudson and River Falls is just a little bit taller than they are right now. Hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that down low with Austin Stelrick and Eli Johnson. Austin is in the top 10 in the Big Rivers Conference as far as rebounding, and Eli is right behind him.
And we're ready for the tip. Hey, by the way, how'd the girls' game go?
53-33. Not so good.
Okay. Well, let's turn it around here in the boys' action. We're ready for the tip. It's up and controlled by the Wildcats. Preston Johnson going to bring it across the timeline. Hudson setting up man-to-man D. Preston dribbling out top, pick and roll with Eli. He'll go to the rack, kick it out. T-Bot. Wide open three, a little wide. And Hudson coming the other way, up and under move there by Matichinsky. Wanted a foul. There was nothing there. No call. We're coming the other way. Cats with their second possession.
Yeah, Hudson likes to play full speed. You'll watch that. They'll move the ball up and down the court really, really faster. Predicated on a really good defense and trapping and stealing the ball.
Cal DeMond with a three, a little off, but good hustle on his part to get the errant rebound and put it back up for two. Nice job, Cal.
Absolutely. He knew right off the top where that ball was going to come down because he's the one who shot it, got that rebound, and put her in for two.
Tyler Lazard pops it in low to Grothaus. He'll go up. Shot no good. Ball out of bounds off of Grothaus.
Here comes their full court press. They'll try to trap off of this right away. This is something they'll see most of the game this evening.
Cats inbound. There's Gretz. Brody Gretz going to bring it up. It's staying just man-to-man. He's guarded by Swavely. We'll switch here. DeMond back out top to Preston Johnson. Brody Gretz. Cats settling into their offense. Patience, showing some good patience here. Preston Johnson dribble drive in the lane. Oh, kick back out. No one home. And it'll be over and back. Cal DeMond cut. And Preston thought he was staying at the top of the key. Unforced turnover, but nothing heard early in the game. 2-0 Wildcats. Hudson will inbound the ball right in front of the Wildcat bench. And here's Swavely. Swavely, top of the key, kicks it out. Grothaus again. Might have got a step. No call. Ball on the floor. Ends up in the hands of Dumont for the Wildcats, and Cats bring it up. Preston Johnson kicks it up to Tanner Bottleson. Inside to Eli Johnson. Oh, good idea. Pass just a little low to Cal DeMond.
Like seeing the ball getting into Eli down below there. Keep doing that. good things to come.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. I just said that to you earlier before we started the game. And Eli's a big man down there. He's a big kid. It's going to be tough to handle if they get it to him down there and he can go up.
I like his thought, too. They did collapse on him that time, and getting the ball to Cal Dumont on the bottom side was a really good idea. Just didn't make it work.
After a River Falls foul, Hudson inbounds it. They're moving it around. Here's Aiden Jamison. Give it to Matichinsky. He drives in the lane. Little runner, no good. Rebound, back up, no good. Rebound, Preston Johnson, and here come the Cats.
I like how this is being reffed here. There was a lot of contact down below, but love the no calls.
Yeah, I agree. Let him play a little bit. There's Paulie Lehman.
He was doing the game with Prescott the other evening.
Yeah, was he? Did you have to help him any?
Nope.
Oh.
And Cal Dumont up. Rebound, put the ball up for a classic three-point opportunity.
Yeah, I like it. Good job. Cal Dumont going to the line to put the Cats up 5-0 early in the game.
Like Cal's activity here to begin the game. Taking that shot, missing it, getting the rebound, and putting it up, and now an opportunity here for 3 points, which he puts her in.
Nice job. Cal Dumont 5, Hudson nothing, huh? Swavely in the corner. He'll drive in the lane. Step back out, working one-on-one against Gretz. Brody showing good defense. Tyler Lassard goes in the lane. Errant pass. Preston Johnson with a nice steal. Here comes the double, as you spoke of, Ariel. Preston handles it well. There's Brody Gretz. Good pass handled there by T-Bot. I don't think he knew it was coming, but here's Eli down on the block. Couple dribbles. Good help. Oh, good help defense there by Hudson, but ball goes out of bounds. I think it stays with River Falls. Casey, is that Casey Eckert?
It is.
It is Casey. And we got our first sub.
Austin Stellright.
Stellright in for Cal Dumont. Inbound pass to Preston Johnson. He'll drive in the lane. Little kick to Stellright. Tanner Bottleson, top of the key, back over to Gretz. Gretz looks inside to Eli. Johnson gets it to him. Eli, nice move, soft touch, no good. Rebound, Hudson, foul on Eli Johnson. Jack Dumond for Hudson gathered that rebound. And a young man plugging his phone in behind us.
Worried me. I was like, is he going to take a trip behind us all the way through?
Swavely Hudson still without a point, without a bucket here tonight. There's a pass into Dumont, back out to number 5, Alex Healy. He'll kick it across.
Short.
Lassard, that's off the back iron, no good. And here comes Preston Johnson, and it's 5-0 Cats. Brody Gretz had a look. Held up, he drives in the lane. Nice runner, can't get it to go. And here's Lassard with the rebound. He'll kick it up. Healy up and under, can't get it to go. Rebound Hudson. Healy again, little runner on the baseline, and there's a lid on that bucket tonight. Outlet pass all the way down to Brody Gretz. Nice job, nice recognition there. Preston Johnson to a streaking Brody Gretz. Not really, but a running fast down the court, Brody Gretz.
I like on the defense for River Falls. We're challenging all of their shots, getting up there. They're not having a good time there, Hudson, as far as their shooting percentages.
No, they're not. There's a miss by Swavely from a three-point shot, and here comes Preston Johnson. The Cats leading 7-0. At about the 12-minute and 30-second mark of the first half. Gretz, nice drive and layup. Brody Gretz. Swavely will bring it up.
Pretty tough for Hudson to put a full court press on when they're not making any baskets. This
is right.
Fitting into our formula, right? Exactly where we want to be.
Here's Healy. Swavely gives it over to Ben Buchler. Swavely dribbling top of the key. Healy back to Swavely. Dish to Healy. Healy drives. Little runner, no good, no call on the foul. If there was a foul, I don't think there was. T-Bot, Tanner Bottleson. Oh, that would have been nice, but Stellright with the rebound. Up and under, foul,
there you
and
go.
count it.
Well done. Our bigs are doing really well underneath the hoop.
Austin Stellright. Big rebound, putback, drew the foul. Ariel, he's going to the line. Thus far, the Cats pitching a shutout.
Hudson bringing in two off of their bench, first rotation. We've got Carafell in the game for the first time.
Nice. In the game for Hudson, number 20, Aiden Kampke. And Matichinsky back in the game. You're right, Ariel. They're running guys in and out like a hockey lineup.
I don't know if you remember, Chippewa Falls did that a number of years ago.
Yes.
It literally was.
Yeah.
5 guys in, 5 guys out.
It was. It didn't work for him either.
No.
No.
It was an experiment.
It was. Aiden Kampke, long three-pointer, counted for Hudson, and the crowd likes it here at Hudson High. Here comes Preston Johnson for the Cats.
There's a trap.
Oh, and there's an errant pass, almost stolen back by Eli, but the Raiders have it, and here comes Matichinsky. Little spin in the lane, up and under. Bucket is good, and it's 12-5, timeout, River Falls.
Good timeout. As I stated, it's tough for them to play their defense or full court press unless they make baskets. And they made those last 2 there, and they were able to put that full court press on really strong.
So where exactly is the Godfather? Somewhere in Florida?
He's in Florida. He's golfing. I think he's staying with his sister down there and spending 3 or 4 days golfing.
Yeah.
You know he's away, but he's not.
Oh, here we go. We've got. Hey, thanks, Deb. There's we've got a little advertisement. Sarah Jenkins, Property Executives. I know Kevin has more. Oh, is it an ad running? You want me to shut up? Oh, no. All right. Keep going. Sarah Jenkins, thank you very much. Property Executives Realty, thank you for sponsoring River Falls Wildcat Athletics. And the Cats will inbound against that full court press. Oh, nice recognition. Up and under, Eli Johnson. Nice layup. Great job, Brody Gretz.
You can tell they worked on that full court press to break that, and they did really, really well there. There's a trap on our own.
Matichinsky over to Healy. Shot no good. Rebound Hudson. That's number 10, Ben Buechler. Here's Jack Dumond. Shot up and in by Matichinsky. 6'2 junior. Preston Johnson breaks the press pretty easily, but here comes the trap. Once across half court, he kicks it over to battle for the rebound and stays with the Cats. Carafell will go out as Tanner Bottleson comes back in. Cats will inbound under their own basket with a 14-8 lead. There's Gretz. Nice entry. Very nice. Nice entry into Stellright. He gets the push on, I think that was Aiden Kampke.
Yeah, Stellright had really good position
there.
He
did.
Had his defender on his back. Defender couldn't do anything. Here comes 3 players in for Hudson. It's crazy.
There we go. We're back to Aiden Jamison back in. Tyler Lazard. And number 15, Oscar Grothaus. Oh, I love that play. Nice. What a nice design play. Inbound under our own basket. Eli kicks it right back to Preston. 3-point shot by Matichinsky. He's starting to heat up a little bit, Ariel.
Yeah, he is. He's very, very long, but he's got a great shot from the outside.
Yeah, he does. I think he's got their last 8 points. Preston Johnson, nice drive down the lane, just a little strong off the back iron. Rebound to the Raiders, and they'll bring it the other way. Lazard trying to cut into this 5-point lead. Aiden Kampke backs in, kicks it back out.
Good deflection.
Ball out of bounds, it'll stay with the Raiders. And into the game comes Cullen Johnson.
Oh, he'd been injured the last couple of games, so it's good to see him back on the floor.
Yeah. For brother Preston, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like Preston headed down the hallway there. I hope he's okay. Oh, Lazard. Oh, wow.
Lord.
Wow. Wow. All right, drive by Lazard for Tyler Lazard for Hudson. They called a blocking foul on Cullen Johnson to put Lazard to the line to cut that River Falls lead to 2, Ariel. I don't know, from here, and I don't like to get on the officials, but I don't like to give them a lot of credit either.
No. A game is officiated well when you don't have to talk about them.
That's very true, yeah. Yes. Cats dealing with the Hudson full court pressure. Get it across. Entry pass, Eli Johnson. Battled around. Who's it off of?
It's off the knee of the Hudson player. No?
Oh, they're calling it off of Eli. Ball back to the Raiders. Cal Demond back in. Eli Johnson going to get a rest.
We were talking about Jace Matachinsky. He is their leading scorer at close to 15 points per game, but they have a number of players that, their high games are in the double digits. We've got Sam Swigley with 19, Tyler Lazard with 29. So this team can spread it out. They can have their 1 or 2 individuals that score a lot, but all their players can score.
Yeah, they started out extremely cold tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They found a little rhythm now. Here's Matachinsky into the lane. Little runner, bounces around, no good, but he gets the tip and the foul from behind.
Matachinsky is really active on the floor. He continually moves and moves and moves. If there's one player that stays on the floor more than any other player in the Hudson roster, it's him. And there's a reason why we're seeing it right now.
Yeah, exactly, Ariel. And, he's listed at 6'2" in the program, but
he looks bigger.
He does, and he plays a lot bigger with his action under the basket. That was a good put back, and he drew the foul. Here comes Cullen Johnson. He'll kick it to Cal Demond. Cal for a 3. Little long. Ooh, rebound goes to Hudson. Here's Grothaus. Dishes it to Matachinsky. They move it around. Swavely thought about it. Looks like he traveled. Oh, wow. That clearly looked like a charge to me, but Swavely's going to go to the line for 2. Foul on, I think, Tanner Bottleson.
You can see their game. They're just going to move up and down the floor as fast as they can, get those steals, and something we need to slow it down. We don't want to play up to their speed. We have our game as well. I liked how it started at the beginning, but Hudson's, to their credit, has come back.
Hudson has taken the lead at 17-16. Carafell back in the game. Gavin Carafell back in the game for the Cats, along with Eli Johnson, Cullen Johnson, Brody Gretz.
Preston's back in the gym.
And Cal Demond. That's good, and he's coming back into the game for little brother Cullen. Dangerous spot to catch the ball there. We control it. Preston Johnson over to Brody Gretz. Here's Carafell. Pass over the top to Brody Gretz. Too tall. Goes off his hands and out of bounds. It'll be back to Hudson. Holy cow. In what was a 1-point game at halftime, the Wisconsin Badgers have now opened up a 24-point lead.
Over the Gophers?
67-43 over the Gophers with the 7-minute mark in the second half.
Down in the Kohl Center.
Swavely, layup, no good. Here comes Preston Johnson the other way. He'll kick it out. Brody Gretz. Nice drive, reverse layup with the right hand. Good body control. Nice job, Brody Gretz. You know what I like to call that, Ariel? Basketball acumen. Here's Lazard for Hudson. Dribble gets it over to Healy. Healy, kind of a familiar name in Hudson basketball.
Very much so. So Luke Healy that you'd mentioned before was really good.
Grothaus kicks it out. Lazard will try a three ball, no good. Jamison with the rebound, good hustle here. Swavely, Aiden Jamison, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound cleaned up by Eli Johnson. We have a pushing foul. Good call. If I'm looking at that right, the team foul situation, that is the 4th on the Raiders, and the Wildcats are sitting with 5 at, Deb, you can see that there?
I think you're right. I can barely see it at my angle.
Oh, hey, look at that. All right. Here come the Cats. Carafel over to Eli Johnson. He'll back it in. Nice dish to Cal Demond. Easy bucket. Good job, Eli. Good recognition pass.
Absolutely wonderful pass, and to your point, recognition by Eli to find that player down below underneath the hoop.
Absolutely, and good recognition of Cal Demond to just go to the block and stay there. Lazard thinking about another one. He'll try it again, and he gets that one. Tyler Lazard. And if I'm mispronouncing any of these names, I apologize, but
you did really well with Matachinsky right to the start.
I hope that's what it is. Here's Brody Gretz out top. Cats trailing by 1. 6 minutes left here in the first half. My gosh, what a nice pass. Preston Johnson thread the needle there. Good give and go.
Cats take a 1-point lead.
Tell you what, Hudson not afraid to put it up. And nice. Brody Gretz with the return assist to Preston Johnson for a bucket, and the Cats lead by 3. Swavely out top. Driving dish. Aiden Jamison in the lane. Little runner. No good. Foul before the shot on Gavin Carafel. Good call there by Casey Eckert on the fact that he didn't give him the continuation. The foul was before the shot.
Right.
So good call, Casey. You get a nod there. I'm not giving you many, but you get that one.
I was going to say, how many are you going to give him?
And here comes Preston Johnson across the timeline. Tino Massa in the game for the first time for the Cats. Here's Brody Gretz. Ball knocked away by Matachinsky, but Gretz gets it back. Cats will reset. Oh, good look.
Oh, had it.
Ball out of bounds off of Bottleson. Tino Massa, nice look there. I tell you what, the Cats, a very good passing team, Ariel.
They are. They're looking really good. They're finding little seams here and there,
Yeah.
and they're really connecting.
Yeah. And here's Swavely. He'll pull up from 3, knock it down, and it's a tie ball game at 24.
They're not shy, are they, Russ?
No, they're not. If you're a high school kid or a player, I think I have a year eligibility left in high school. I might go back and play in Hudson if I can just stand on the offensive end.
Yes.
Nice. There's another pass. Brody Gretz in the lane. Good dish to Eli Johnson. He goes up. He's fouled. Good display of sportsmanship on the Raider side of helping Eli up was Matachinsky and others.
Yeah, I love that pass, but I really love Eli's aggressiveness to go to the hoop right there. There was no way he was going to be stopped unless he was going to be fouled, right?
That's a good, strong move by Eli. I like to see it. Eli at the line, first of 2, up and in. In the game for Hudson is number 24, Jackson Olette. And back in is number 5, Alex Healy. And here's the second for Eli Johnson. Extend the Wildcat lead to 2.
I think Luke Ely, didn't he play against Preston? Not Preston.
Zach. Yeah.
Johnson.
A lot of good battles in that. Yeah.
Very much so.
A lot of really good, fun games to watch. Alex Healy loses control of it a little bit there, runs out of bounds. Ball back to the Cats. Back in the game for Hudson's number 21, Jack Dumond. Tanner Bottleson will inbound it. Hudson setting up their full court pressure. And here's Brody Gretz. Swavely pressuring pretty intently. Gretz, nice drive. Pressure, little action there in the lane. Goes off Brody's leg and out of bounds. No foul called. Ball back to Hudson. And the Raiders will bring it up. Here's Swavely.
Switch.
Aiden Jamison kicks it out to Healy. Healy, a 6-foot sophomore for the Raiders.
Yeah, I believe his brother's a senior at St. John's University.
Oh, there's a travel right there. Sam Swavely, no good. I'm sorry, Ariel, where's his brother at?
St. John's University of Collegeville.
Oh, he is. Sam Swavely, dribble, gets in the lane, has to kick it out. Jamison, ball knocked
That's
around.
Our ball.
It's going to stay with Hudson. Back in the game for the Raiders is number 10, Ben Buchler. I'll just call him Ben.
I'm impressed that you're keeping up with all these names of the 10 players that they got going in and out.
I'm just making it up as I go. I don't even know who it is.
That's why I love you, Russ.
Yeah. There's a travel right there. Again. Sam Swavely driving the lane, pivot into the lane, up and under, no good. Rebound, Demond for Hudson. Kicks it out. Healy, three-pointer, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. It's going to stay with Hudson, and I hate to harp on that, but watch Swavely when he catches the pass.
I'll have to take a look. I haven't been watching it as closely as you have been, but Russ, I trust you.
Before he does anything, he shuffles both feet. And here's the inbound. It goes out to Healy. Here's Ben. Matichinsky driving the lane on Preston Johnson, up and under and in by Jace Matichinsky. And now Hudson bringing the full court press. Nice job of patience by the Cats. Ball knocked around under the basket, and it comes back to Hudson. Ben up to Sam Swavely. Dribble. Brody Gretz playing good defense on Swavely. There's Matichinsky. He'll drive, pivot, up and under, foul on Eli Johnson.
Is that number 3 on Eli, or is it just 2?
That might be 3. I think it's 2. But let's see. Second foul. That's going to send Matichinsky to the line. Raiders leading by 1 with the 2 minute at the 2 minute 25-second mark here in the first half. Been a pretty active first half, Ariel, for Hudson starting out.
Very much
first
so.
8.5 minutes without scoring.
Right, and then Matichinsky has really gotten them back in the game, I believe. If I'm looking at the scoreboard correctly, I think he's got 13 points here in the first half.
Yeah, I think you're right. And he misses free throws, but gets the rebound up under, no good, and there's no foul. And that's a good call, no foul. Here's Preston Johnson bringing it up for the Cats. Guarded by Healy, kicks it over to Carafel. Preston Johnson going to reset. Here's Eli with a pick and roll up top, roll into the bucket. We got a travel on Preston Johnson. Hudson, ball, bringing it up. A guy named Ben crosses the half-court line. Kicks it over to Healy. Healy drive down the lane. Looked like he had a layup, and Eli Johnson says, no thanks, not tonight. And off the backboard block, nice play by Eli. He collects it out beyond the three-point line. Little dribble backing it in on Healy, kicks it out. Long three-point shot by Brody Gretz, and Brody says thank you.
One. Really nice find, Eli. They were collapsing down on Eli. Again, his awareness saw Brody out there to take that three-point shot.
Nice shot by Brody Gretz. He felt it, put it up, down it went. Big bucket for the Cats.
Was that our first three-pointer, Russ? I
can't
recall.
It might have been, Ariel. I think it was. We haven't really shot that many, actually, either. And a Hudson miss, and here comes Preston Johnson the other way. Cats looking to extend their 2-point lead.
Yeah, I think Tanner Bottleson tried a couple times right at the beginning. Brody had a long one, and I think that is our first three-point shot made.
Yes. Oh, there's that entry pass. Brody Gretz, nice look.
There. Really nice look, though.
Yeah, a little strong by Preston Johnson. Just couldn't get it to go. But here we go. Here's the Cats. I'm sorry, here's Hudson. Shot no good. Brody Gretz rebound. Up court to Preston. He'll move in the lane. Little runner, no good. Battle for the rebound. Cal DeMond up. Oh, soft touch. It wouldn't drop. And then he draws the frustration foul.
And that'll be a shooting foul here, one-on-one. That'll be our 8th foul for the River Falls Wildcats. 28 seconds left in the half.
Cal DeMond. Nice job rebound. Just a little soft on the putback.
One of the things that I thought, we were talking a little bit about in the beginning of the game is that if we keep the rebounds equal and not allow Hudson to, have an advantage over us on the rebounding, we should do well. And to the credit of the Wildcats, we're doing well rebounding, I think, so far in the game.
Yeah, we are, Ariel. Well, it's good to see. It is. We've got some big, strong players in there. It's good to see us control the boards a little bit. Here's Preston Johnson as we count down the last 20 seconds of the first half. Come on, Cats, get one here before halftime. Tino Massa in, top of the key, looking to maybe set a little screen and roll here high. Ball off of Preston Johnson's foot. Went over the line, over and back. And the ball is going to go back to Hudson. With 9 seconds exactly on the clock. One of those unfortunate mistakes. Back in the game comes Oscar Grothaus. Jack DeMond will go to the bench for the Raiders. And Ben will inbound it.
Swavely with the ball.
Swavely bringing it up. He'll drive in the lane, up and under. No good.
I really like that no call down below. There was a lot of body going on.
I do too, though, Ariel. Swavely initiated the contact, so that's a good no call. I feel this reffing crew has done a mighty fine job.
Pretty decent.
In the first half. Right now, I'll give them a B.
B's good in our
I would
side,
guess,
right?
yeah. I mean, we're kind of a tough crowd, so.
We're good.
All right, there we go. The first half is in the books, and the River Falls Wildcats hold a 2-point, 28-26 lead. I guess, Ariel, from my perspective, I wouldn't have expected a lot different, would you? I mean, it's going to be a close game.
It's going to be a close game, but it started off really slow as far as Hudson on their offensive side, right? But Hudson scores a lot of points in their games here as far as averages are concerned. So to see them only scoring 26 points in the first half, I think on River Falls side we're doing really, really well.
Okay, yeah, good observation there, Ariel, with the points that Hudson's been scoring. And we're going to take a quick minute here. Deb's going to dial up the sponsorship ad there by First National Bank of River Falls.
120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
And there we go. Thank you, Jeff Johnson and crew at First National Bank, for your continued support of River Falls High School athletics and everything else within the River Falls community. And we've got a little contest going on out here, it appears to me. Maybe either that or this is just a bunch of guys that don't know they shouldn't be out on the floor. I don't know.
Thought maybe it was going to be a singing contest.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to be a little bit of shooting.
Yeah.
So I do have a trivia contest question, too.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Let's go for it. So
wait, Deb's getting ready.
Oh,
Gonna
that's right.
dial up
Get
the,
that Charlie Cat sandwich
Charlie
mixture.
Cat.
Oh, she's on
There it
board.
is. Tarnation Tavern, the Charlie Cat Chicken Trivia question of the night. Ariel Levestros, take it away.
Sounds good. So as you know, River Falls and Hudson, while we play against each other, River Falls is a Division II basketball program with Hudson being Division I. Just to give you a feel for it, Hudson has a student population of 1,732 students, and River Falls is 600 less than them at 1,123. But the question is, other than the COVID year of 2021, I believe, no, 2021, right?
Yeah, 2021.
Other than that year when we played Division I because of the COVID year, when was the last time River Falls played Division I in the tournament in Division I?
State tournament?
State tournament, not going to state, but actually playing in the playoffs, Division I. Does that make sense?
All right.
So again, other than the COVID year, what year did River Falls play in the Division I playoffs? What's the last year that they played in the Division I playoffs?
All right. So you can text us, call us, send a carrier pigeon. I don't know. Put it in the chat. Anybody watching the chat?
Carrier pigeon might work faster
Yeah,
than
it
the
might.
internet that we have here in the
I don't
Hudson
know.
gym.
I'll pull up the. Here we go.
Shumanji, 1996, nope. 1998 by Nathan Larson, nope. 2016 by Josh, no. 1994, nope. Zach Johnson, 1997, not quite, Zach.
Nathan Larson's just firing out numbers.
No, Donna, we were Division I that I said other than the COVID year, which was De Pere. But good guess, though. 2001, no. Paula Flood, 1989, no. A little bit too far back, Paula. Max Haskins, 2007, 2008. Getting close.
Good guess, Max. Just a little off.
Nathan Larson, 1996. Look at Nathan. He's just flying with the numbers.
Yeah.
How fast can you type?
No kidding.
You're with Jake Volts. No, they were with Jake Volts. They were Division I, but
They were.
there was a time after that, to give you a hint,
Where they played in the D1 state tournament
the playoffs.
qualification playoffs.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, Max Haskins. Shomanji, Nathan Larson.
So close.
They are. Uh-oh, Paula Flood. Right above Max Haskins. See it?
Was a win?
Give it.
Should I give it to her? Paula, we'll give it to you. The year was 2009-2010. So in that division playoffs, players that you probably recognize in name were Zach Pavlicek, Marty and Jack Harum, Ben Wunrow and McLean Sherman. We beat DC Everest at one level, and then we fell to Anago, 56-44. They had a player on that team who was absolutely outstanding. His name was Jordan Mock, if I'm not mistaken, for Anago. He scored 31 points, and I believe he went to UW Parkside to play his college ball.
Oh, wow.
So excellent, Paula. We'll add your name down at Tarnation Tavern for your 8th win of the season.
Yeah, it does. K-Dog would say, Fred will write that down on a napkin somewhere down there at Tarnation in pencil. And rest assured that your chicken sandwich will be ready when you get there.
Kevin, you're going to have to tell Fred that she's on the list again. So we'll leave that up to you. So 3:40 left in the halftime here. So do you want to take a couple-minute break here? And
Yeah, let's do that, Ariel, huh?
sounds like a plan.
All right, Ariel, how's our sound? Still good?
I think so.
All right. We're back as the seconds tick down on the halftime break. We're getting ready for the second half of Wildcat basketball. A little quick update here in college football action tonight in the second of the semifinals. In the Cotton Bowl, the Ohio State Buckeyes are leading Texas 7-0. And in college men's hoops, the Wisconsin Badgers are going to close out a victory against the Minnesota Gophers. It's 80-59 with 24 seconds left. And we just got a message from one Gregory Eugene Peters that his daughter Ava won the 50-50 raffle here at halftime.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Way to go, Ava. We'll meet you at Tarnation Tavern after the game. All right. This sounds great. Thanks, Craig. And here we go. Second half's underway, and Hudson will take the first possession.
Going from right to left.
There's Lazard. Drive, kick back out to Jamison. Wow. Got away with one there. Lazard lost it, but threw it back in right to Lazard. Oh, there's an offensive foul on Matichinsky. Good call. Yeah. Whoever was on the block, it might have been T-Bot.
Actually, it was Preston.
Was it Preston?
Yep.
Had good position. I think it was the right call.
I do, too. The arm came out. As I stated, Matichinsky is a very aggressive player, and that would be a good way to slow him down.
And here come the Raiders. Jamison back out. Sam Swavely, three-point shot, short. Rebound off the hands of Matichinsky, out underneath the basket. Ball back to the Wildcats. Bottleson will inbound it. Play a little shaky here to start the second half. Cats break that pressure. Preston Johnson brings it up against Jamison. Good entry pass, Caldeman. Reach and foul on Oscar Grothaus. Cats will inbound it underneath. Here's Brody Gretz. Entry pass inside, knocked away, but Cats remain control of the possession, and here's Preston Johnson out top. Dribble into the lane, jump stop, kicks it out. Ball back to Preston. The lefty up under, and he's fouled going to the hole. I think he'll go to the line for 2. Foul looks like it's on Aiden Jamison of the Raiders.
3 quick fouls on the on the Hudson Raiders to begin this half.
Might I add a quick shout out here to also, so I missed this earlier, but thank you, Marty Paulson, running the camera action tonight for us. Marty, thank you. Nice to meet you. Those are pretty fancy glasses too you got on there.
I was really worried when Kevin said, "Hey, you and Russ get the basketball game on Friday at Hudson." I'm like, "No, you can't leave the technology to us." So thank God he found Marty to help us out. Marty does the girls and boys soccer broadcasts on YouTube, and he handles a lot of that on his own. And really appreciate you joining us here this evening and doing the camera for us.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. A lot of action going around there. We can't really see what's happening. The Hudson student section up in front of us, but that's okay. It's good representation. Good to see the crowd here tonight. Hudson, there's Matichinsky. Ball off of him and out of bounds. He was wondering if there was a foul or anything, but there's nothing. And the ball will go back to the Wildcats. I don't think anybody has scored yet here in the second half.
You could be right. It was a 2-point game.
Yeah, so 28-26. It stays the same. Here's Brody Gretz. Breaks the trap. He picks up his dribble, but kicks it out to Preston Johnson in the lane. Little runner. Soft touch and in.
Well
Preston
done.
Johnson.
Off the schneid. First
Nice
2 points
shot.
for the half.
Coach Zach Turpin liking that action. There's Aiden Jamison. Kick out to Matichinsky. Thought about a 3, but Aiden Jamison, little runner in the lane, up and off the glass and in. Timeout Hudson. Hudson coach Brett Larson. Do you know what year this is for Brett, Ariel?
That is a good question. I think it
Jason
might be.
Swavely, the assistant. I think Jason was quite a tenure as head coach, was he not?
He was there for quite a long time. And
Yeah.
he's got a son that's playing on the team this evening. So
Yeah.
very well-known name here
Yep.
in the Hudson area for basketball.
Pretty good crowd tonight, I would say.
Yep. Brent, to that question as far as Brent Larson, this is his 4th season in BRC.
Okay.
He, I believe, was a Ladysmith
Okay.
graduate, right?
All right, yeah. So the Cats holding on to that now 2-point lead at 30-28. They'll inbound it under the Hudson Raider basket right after that bucket by Aiden Jamison. And the Raiders putting on that full court pressure. Inbound to Preston Johnson. They're going to double team right away. Tell you what, the Cats have handled that pressure pretty well, Ariel, throughout the game.
They prepared for it, you could tell. They knew it was coming.
Preston Johnson up and under. Nice move.
Well
right
done.
hand puts it in. Foul on Tyler Lazard. Or Lessard, I don't know.
It's Lazard.
All right, good. Thank you. Preston Johnson to complete the 3-point play. No good, but Caldeman with the rebound up. No good. Eli Johnson backs in. Soft touch, no good. Caldeman, yes!
Oh, really good rebounding sequence right there by the Wildcats. Both Cal Duman and Eli going up strong, pulling that rebound down and putting it up for 2.
Yeah, good action. Way to stay with it, gentlemen. There's Aiden Jamison, shot no good. Rebound, Eli Johnson up to Preston Johnson. He'll take it to the rack. Gets Matichinsky in the air, and that's a good call.
Yes, I like that.
Foul on the way down. Matichinsky got him on his way down as Preston was going up to shoot. I don't think Matichinsky agreed with that, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have stripes on. He doesn't have a whistle.
Here comes a 3-in, 3-out
Hey, here we
sequence.
go. What's this? What do they call that in hockey? A shift change?
Shift change.
Yeah.
So that would be the front line, then they have the back line.
Yeah. Here's the second shift, second line. Cats inbound it. There's Gretz, guarded by Swavely in the lane, kicks it to Eli. Tanner Bottleson back in the game. Ooh, yeah, you saw that cut?
I did.
Gretz, three-pointer, no good. Ball hit the end line. It'll go out of bounds. Back to the Raiders. Cats have opened up a 6-point lead with determination and hustle. And back in the game for the Raiders is our guy, Ben. Here's Matichinsky. He'll drive in the lane. Little runner. Can't get it. Cal Demond. And we got a jump ball. Matichinsky.
Hey, no.
That's enough.
That way, Deb.
Teacher Deb.
Little crowd control here behind. We got a lot of heavy equipment back here that I don't want Marty to have to try to explain to the Godfather what the hell happened to that stuff. So, Preston Johnson, good dish. Caldemond up underneath. Caldemond, the Cats lead by 8.
Best way to break that full court press down and have them take it off is by breaking it all the time here. Like seeing that.
That's right. And maybe not to give the Hudson coaches anything to think about, but at some point, don't you maybe just pull off of it?
You think so?
But stay in it as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, it's part of their DNA. It's
it is
what they do. It's why they sequence so many players in and out of the game.
There's Ben. He kicks it over to Healy. There's Matichinsky out top. Swavely behind the back in the lane. Dish pass. Healy, might have got away with one. Matichinsky up, under, and in. And we're calling a foul on who? Caldemond? Yeah, looks like it. Gavin Carafell back in the game. T-Bot will get a rest. Austin Stelright with limited action tonight, Ariel.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's any background to that or for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Little dinged.
Matichinsky can't get it to go, but Hudson battles for the rebound, gets it, but then ball knocked away, and Matichinsky might get another frustration foul here the way it looked. And he didn't, and they get almost a steal, and now
jump
they call
ball.
it jump ball. That's going,
a lot of action down there.
Yeah.
I agree with the jump ball there, but there was a lot of stuff happening down there. Preston went to the ground.
Yeah. Matichinsky is frustrated. He thought he had been fouled. I think they missed several there, so we're going back to probably a C right now for those guys. But wait now. What's happening? Okay, here comes Sam Swavely bringing it up. Screen out top. He backs out. Shot up off the front iron. No good.
Rebound,
Eli Johnson with a rebound. Errant pass. Matichinsky up, under, and in. And what do we have? Timeout?
Timeout? I didn't even hear that.
I don't know what this is. What does that mean?
Timeout River Falls.
What's this? What does that mean? Oh,
What was that?
I'm not sure. I guess people can't see me, so they don't know what I'm motioning, but it's like he was like, I don't know, doing the offering or communion or I don't know. Here's Brody Gretz bringing it up against Sam Swavely's pressure, and
That's
there's
good.
a body foul. That away, Casey. Get control of the game. I like it.
Swavely especially has been really bodying up on Brody, and so Brody has finally taken it to him and stopped that, and now hopefully Swavely will back off a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You need to make that first call to make the player think about it a little bit, right?
I think you got to slow all that chaotic action down, Ariel, with that. And you could tell there's some frustrations starting to build on the court. And you don't want anybody to, make a move or do something you really didn't want to do. Cats inbound it, and here comes Brody Gretz bringing it up, guarded by Ben. Gretz drives in the lane, got body up, no good. Eli Johnson, great position.
Well done.
Put back. Yeah. Nice rebound and back up. Eli, he'll go to the line for 2. I think that foul was on Jack Dumond. And Austin Stelright is back in the game.
I don't know if you can see this, Russ, but to my back left, I have some kids, and I'm ready for them to take a sprint right down behind us and take out all of our electronics.
The first free throw is a little long or a little off there by Eli. And here comes the second of 2. The Cats holding on to that 3-point lead, a 4-point lead. Make it 5. Thanks, Deb, for help with my math. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to look at that scoreboard when I can look right there on your computer screen and see it. Oh, well. Slow learner. Aiden Jamison brings it across. He'll give it to Lazard, back to Jamison. Here's Ben in the lane, thinks about it. Eli was kind of wishing he'd have went up for that. Oh, wow, yeah. Austin Stelright, good rebounds. A little slapping and body action there, but no call. Cats get it across. Here's Gavin Carafell. Drives in the lane, dishes to Stelright. Back out to Gretz, top of the key. Brody, back to Carafell. Good patience, Cats.
Yeah, good reset.
Yeah, very right. Good. Here's Eli. Preston Johnson out top. Up, under, lot of body.
Was so tough.
No call, but Preston got the shot to go down. Cats lead by 7. Grothaus out top, kicks it over here to Jamison. Here's Lazard underneath. Cross court to Ben. Ben in the lane. Foul on the floor, I believe.
Yep.
Then on Gavin Carafell.
Matachinsky back in the game.
Huey will go to the bench.
Okay, guys, we have to think about who we're going to put on the whiteboard.
Oh, yeah. We need a whiteboard, do we?
Preston.
Pretty solid game for Preston thus far.
We don't have the Godfather with us this evening. We have the Godmother.
There's Brody Gretz picking up a loose ball there, brings it down. Cats looking to extend their lead. Gavin Carafell shot up. Three-pointer looked good, didn't go. Stelright underneath, rebound up, no good. Preston Johnson doing yeoman's work there to get it back. Stelright.
Rebounding.
With the putback. He says, I'll take it. Timeout, Hudson. Oh, that's good action there, Ariel.
Oh, it's an incredible, strong, aggressive rebounding, going straight up, creating the havoc down below. This is probably the best rebounding clinic that we've seen for the Wildcats this year.
And the Godfather checks in from Florida. Did you see that?
No, is that the reason why the Godmother spoke up?
He says, who was on the whiteboard for baller of the game? And Deb was a step ahead of you, Kevin, so why don't you get back to vacation? We got it under control, can't you tell? Hey, there's Bob Burrows. I see Bob Burrows sighting
he's here.
Yeah.
Bob Burrows is here writing for the Journal, and then we got Greg Peters writing for the Pierce County Herald.
Yeah.
Gregory
Eugene.
Yeah, he did the broadcast.
It's his middle name.
Eugene.
Yeah, GEP.
I did not know that. I've heard that.
Yeah. I hope him and Bob don't get into a tussle here or something tonight, you know. Well, Kevin, I think baller of the game right now, if I'm looking at this right. Deb, I think with that action there, Preston Johnson's hustle, not just points related, I think overall hustle, rebounding, a lot of great passes. So is Brody Gretz. Brody Gretz has played a very nice game.
Yeah, I like Preston's breaking of the press. I mean, he's really been the key cog in breaking the press and done very, very well.
And out of the timeout, here come the Raiders at the 11-minute mark, trailing by 9. Shot up and in by Aiden Jamison. Big bucket for the Raiders. Here's Brody Gretz as they look to pressure full court. Ball nearly stolen. Stelright gets it. Lob pass. Eli goes
Put
up
it back
and
right
gets
up
it.
again.
Up. Shot no good. No call. Eli saves it into Preston Johnson. Back to Stelright. Austin in the lane. We got an offense.
Oh! Now that.
Wow.
Okay, we're down to a D.
That was a quick drop.
We got a moving target.
I like it. Yeah. And with that, I don't know. How was that an offensive foul? I don't know. Austin Stelright going down to get the ball to go back up. Leaned a little, but hey, it's just body motion, and they call an offensive foul. Regardless, here come the Raiders trying to cut into that lead. Here's Swavely. He stepped on the line over in front of the Hudson bench, and the ball will go back to the Wildcats. 10:22 to go in the game. I think you can all see that on the TV, but I like saying it. And the Cats, ball knocked away and stolen by Lazard. Here's Aiden Jamison. He'll back up, kick it back out. The Raiders reset. Matichinsky guarded by Bottleson. Grothaus three-pointer, count it.
But they went from a 9-point lead to a 3-point lead with those 3-point shots. Need to break this press.
There it is. Preston Johnson bringing it up. Swavely chasing.
We had it. Really good thought.
Good idea by Preston.
Yep.
Just a little hot, a little high for Eli. And ball goes out of bounds back to the Raiders. And just like that, Ariel, you know what? I'm blaming it on the Godfather. He started talking about ball in the game, and all of a sudden, Hudson can tie it. Let's go, Cats. D it up. And here come the Raiders. Swavely out top. Grothaus guarded by Stelright. Hudson moving the ball around out top. Swavely drive in the lane. Little runner kicked away by Eli Johnson. Nice block, Eli.
Everyone
Good help, D.
Yeah, every one of those blocks is going to make them think.
Yes. Now Eli might be in line for baller of the game as well. Grothaus, another three-pointer, no good. And there's a rebound with Eli Johnson. Gratz, three-pointer, quick fire, count it.
Needed that one. What a sequence.
Yes.
6-point game.
And here come the Raiders. Swavely over to Aiden Jamison. He'll fire and make it. And back to a 3-point lead. It looks like the teams are settling in here in the last 8 minutes of the ball game, Ariel.
Yeah, there have been 4 3-pointers made in a row.
Preston Johnson drive baseline, kicks it out. There's Gratz. He thought about it. Drives in the lane, up under. Got it to go. Probably could have got a foul, but nothing there. Here comes Swavely up against Bottleson.
Good no call. I really like that.
I think so.
Who's hurt back here?
I think it's Brody Gretz. Brody Gretz went down after that bucket he made. It looked like there was some contact, Ariel, but no call. He might be. No, he's not.
Is he cramping up?
Maybe. And the trainer is out. There's a timeout on the floor as Brody Gretz is getting some water. And I think it looks like a cramp. But
definitely the way they're working it. If it was a knee problem, they wouldn't be stretching.
Yeah, they wouldn't be doing that. No. Now, back in our day, they would have. Your dad would have came out and done that. He said, get up.
Neck problem, no problem. Let me twist it around here a little bit.
Yeah, you'll be all right. As Westy said in one of our last games, he said they're probably going to rub some dirt on it. I question where exactly we keep that dirt at River Falls High School. But he was confident it was there. It looks like Brody's up and fine, walking around, getting some water, stretching it himself over there next to Greg Peters. Maybe Greg can give him a little, little tip on how to stretch that thing out.
He's probably saying, hey, been there, done that. Just shake her off.
And here we go. The Cats inbound. Preston Johnson, pressure put on by Aiden Jamison. And
look what we got here.
We got a guy standing.
Hey, Mr. Hudson.
There you go. Austin Stelright gathers it up, shot up, no good. Gets it back again, up and in. That away, Austin. Good work. Cats by 5. There's Swavely. Dish, Aiden Jamison. Kick back to Swavely. Shot up left hand, no good. He made it harder than it needed to be. Here's Grothaus in the lane, little spinner, up and off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Bottleson, who'll give it to Preston Johnson.
Again, when they're down there, Hudson's paying attention to Eli down there, and they're adjusting their shots as they're going up because they know that he's coming up there.
Good point, Ariel. There's a body foul on number 3, Aiden Jamison, I believe.
That's got to be a shooting foul. Got 8 fouls on the Hudson Raiders. 4 fouls for the River Falls Wildcats.
I like that balance right now. If that were the other way, I'd be saying even them up.
Correct.
Stripes, but Preston Johnson at the line for a 1-on-1. Off the back iron, a little strong, no good. Lazard with the rebound. He'll bring it up. Almost drug his pivot foot there, but he maintained it. Here's Grothaus. Here's Jamison. Healy back in the game. Lazard will drive against Eli. Eli, nice job of body position there. Lazard back. Cross-court pass. Jamison. He drives in the lane. Little jump stop. Little out-of-control shot. No good. And here comes Preston Johnson cleaning it up. Brody Gretz back in the game. Good to see for the Cats. He'll drive, give it to Bottleson. Tanner Bottleson been quiet tonight from
Timeout.
From the field, but all in all, giving us some good minutes. Points are not always everything, Ariel.
No, this game has been so fast up and down the court. Just handling the ball out there helps out a tremendous amount.
It does.
Defense
hey, we're
as
going
well.
back to a little commercial. Property Executives Realty, Sarah Jenkins at sarahjenkins.com. Thank you, Sarah, for your sponsorship and help. Buy Golf and Roadie, there are sponsors of the Next Day Rewind. I'm not sure that'll happen, but thank you. And also, here we go, another electric moment from JWC Electric and the Massa team. I believe that's a mortgage team, is it not, Debbie?
Yes.
It is. All right, why don't you run a First National Bank commercial? You got one queued up? Here we go.
Got an update from the Chippewa Falls Eau Claire North game, 41-12 at half. Eau Claire North over Chip.
All right, there you go. Thank you, First National Bank and Jeff Johnson and gang. And we're back to action. Wildcats with possession, leading by 5. Debbie saying just control, slow it down. We're in control of the game. Let's be smart, take care of the ball. Here's Preston Johnson. Ball nearly stolen. We got a foul on
Grothaus. That's a shooting, too.
And Brody Gretz says, I'll just show you I could make this anyway. From, I don't know, Patax IGA in River Falls.
Hey, Patax, I had a couple pork chops from them last night.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord, were those things good.
Yeah, I tell you, this is a kind of a shameless plug. Pat, you owe us, but
Lord.
their chicken, too, in the deli there is just fantastic.
I think it was the biggest pork chop I've ever had, and it was only $1, Russ. It was
Really?
crazy.
No kidding.
And I had a twice baked potato on top. But the potato was more expensive than the pork chop.
Gretz, 2 of 2 on the free throw to give the Cats back a 7-point lead. Matachinsky back in the game. And here's Aiden Jamison for Hudson. Yeah, I don't know. The baller of the game, that's going to be a tough call on the whiteboard. Who you got on there?
We got Preston so far.
Swavely in the lane, a little short. And you're right, Ariel, I think that shot was a little bit impacted by Eli Johnson's presence. Oh, what a pass by Gretz.
Oh, son of a gun.
Still right, can't
Beautiful.
get it to go. And here comes Hudson. Swavely, good dish to Lazard there,
Really
and
nice
he'll
play.
clean it up. Cut the lead to 5. Right when the Cats extend a little aerial, Hudson bounces back.
Yeah, give him credit.
Gretz picks up his dribble, but Preston Johnson helps him by coming to the ball. Bottleson will put up a 3 off the front iron, no good. Matichinsky with the rebound. And they'll come back the other way. He'll take it coast to coast. Shot a little off, no good. Ball nearly stolen. They're still battling.
Oh, my
Preston
Lord.
Johnson.
There's a lot happening here.
A lot of action.
There's
Hudson
a
comes
lot of
away
action
with
here.
it. Aiden Jamison bucket. It's a 3-point Wildcat lead. A lot of action there, Ariel.
A lot
no
of,
call.
A lot of action, a lot of body. You know, if I was going to lean one way, I'd lean not making calls versus making calls.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen this. The West Salem game, was it last year? No, it was the Wausau East game last year. There was penalty upon penalty, or foul upon foul upon foul upon foul, and it just took it took the flow of the game away.
Yeah,
This
I
one,
don't
we're
like
not seeing
that.
that. I don't like that at
No.
all. So,
Yeah, that looked like a lot, but, you know, both sides, there are a lot of people on the floor going after it. Hudson comes away with possession, puts in a bucket there by Aiden Jamison, and it's a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. If you're looking on your screen at home, you can see there's 5:12 to go in the game.
right. Next fouls, if Hudson has any fouls going forward, it'll be the double bonus. Will be shooting 2 foul shots with their 10 fouls. River Falls at only 4 at this point.
And River Falls will inbound it. I got to go to the length of the floor after the Hudson bucket. And Bottleson gets it into Gretz. Kicks it immediately to Preston Johnson. Good pass. Stellright. Bounce pass. Eli up. No good. Banging it
That's
around.
our ball.
And stay with River Falls. Eli Johnson couldn't get the touch there, but he stayed battling with it. Ball goes out of bounds off of Hudson. And it'll stay with the Wildcats.
Matichinsky coming out. Does he have a bloody nose? Must be.
Oh, he's got something. He's holding his mouth or nose coming out. Brody Gretz takes the inbound. Here's Eli. Back out Preston. Nice entry pass. Gretz. A little strong on the reverse. Bad, kind of tough position there. Grothaus in the lane. A lot of control, and that's a travel. It's a good call.
I like it.
Yeah, good call. The Hudson coaching staff didn't make a motion on that when they knew it was a travel as well. Here's Gretz on the inbound pass. Back to Bottleson, back to Gretz. Preston. Here's Brody out top. Way to reset inside Eli. Pivot up, under, basket.
Well,
good.
nice. Good body control by
Yes,
Eli.
Yeah, absolutely. Good footwork and body control. Body control. I don't know.
Bottle control? That's
Yeah.
a little bit later there.
That is. I think Greg Peters has good bottle control. Jamison in against Eli. Thank you, but that was a bad idea, most likely. And here's Preston Johnson bringing it back the other way. Cats, 5-point lead.
Down to 4 minutes.
Take care of the ball here. Get a good look. Bottleson looking into Stellright. He'll kick it back out. Deb of Esters is imploring the boys to just settle down. Take it easy. That's the mother in all of us. Gretz caught over in front of the Wildcat bench. He gets it to Eli. Eli kicks it across court. Stellright. Oh, good entry. Stellright took the dribble up. Ball knocked away. Saved, and here comes Lazard. Yes! Nice steal by Gretz. He'll pull it up for a 3. Oh! Huge! Feeling it! Oh, big shot. That is definitely a coach's. No. Great shot. Great shot. Yes. Don't you think, Ariel?
Absolutely.
Huh? Were you saying that? You're under your breath here?
Under my breath, I'm like, no, okay.
Yeah, great shot, Brody. I knew you had it all the way. Oh, big transition. Big couple of possessions there for the Cats to extend that lead back to 8. Brody Gretz with ice in his veins, just stop and pop from top of the key.
Brody wasn't going to be denied. This has been his DNA this whole season. If I have an open shot, I'm going to take it.
I like
it. We may feel uncomfortable at times, but he's not uncomfortable.
He's
going to take it, and more power to him to make that shot.
Absolutely. The 6'1 junior making a statement himself there. I think that put him over the 20-point mark.
Yeah, he scored
at 21. Eli with 8 with a lot of rebounds. Preston Johnson with 10 with a lot of action, a lot of rebounds, a lot of defense. Brody Gretz, a lot of assists.
Right. Brody.
I don't know. It's tough.
To me, Brody 21 has been sort of quiet at 21.
It really
hasn't been like the 34 points he scored at Prescott. I mean, he was shooting up three-pointers all over the place. Now, granted, that was a three-pointer, but he's really just sort of slowly, methodically got up to that 21 points.
You know, Ariel, the other couple of games I've done, I thought the same thing of the points that he gets.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the one game against Menominee, he had 23, I think, maybe 25 points. I was like, that was the quietest 25 points. That tells you something. And here comes Hudson on to the timeout. Matichinsky back in the game. Swavely wide open three-pointer. Count it. And he's fired up. He's trying to get the Hudson faithful going. Here comes Gretz. Swavely tries to knock it from behind him, and there it does get knocked away by Matichinsky. And here comes Hudson, trailing by 5. Swavely
short.
That's short from top of the key.
That was a no.
Yeah. Coaching staff not overly happy with that shot. River Falls faithful didn't mind it. Gretz picks up his dribble, gets it to Bottleson. He'll get it across half court, stop in front of the River Falls bench. Ball knocked away. Hudson almost came away with it, but it goes out of bounds off of Healy, back to the Wildcats.
Need some spacing on this. We got too close to one another to allow them to play defense on us. Very, very close quarters.
Oh, good entry. Preston Johnson layup. I like the inbounds play. Here comes Hudson. Matichinsky, three-point shot, no good. Stelright rebound. Saved by Hudson. Back to Swavely. Here's Alex Healy. He'll drive, go up, under, and in. And it's a 5-point game. Timeout, Hudson.
You got to pay attention when we're bringing the ball up the court. Their defenders, the Hudson's coming up from behind.
Yes.
It's something that we have to have an awareness in that your teammates need to give you that, give you that warning, hey, someone's coming up from behind, but at this point, you got to pay attention all around you at this point.
Yes. Yeah, good point, Ariel. They've gotten a couple of those knockaways that way.
Yes.
And turnovers, and the ball is back to River Falls after the Hudson bucket. Wildcats 57, Raiders 52 here on River Falls High School Sports YouTube extravaganza of Big Rivers basketball. Ariel, you got any other Big Rivers updates? No?
Don't have one.
That's okay. We don't really care anyway.
Would like to see what the Rice Lake Open
I would too. I was wondering
now.
about that one, but and then the final in Big Ten men's basketball action as I'm sitting between two Gopher fans with a Wisconsin Badgers shirt on. The Badgers are victorious at home 80-59 over the Minnesota Golden Gophers. That was a 1-point game at halftime. Back to River Falls action. Preston Johnson, alley-oop to Eli for the easy basket. What a great design to break the press, get a layup, take the air out of the gym a little bit.
There we go. What happened? I didn't see that. It looks like it was a foul on Hudson, or was it a ball out of bounds, or a
travel?
Yeah,
travel.
I missed it completely.
That was a good call. Put the ball down, took off running before he put the ball down. Whatever happened, I don't know. Something happened. He was moving fast. He had the ball, but he wasn't dribbling, and you got to dribble. And, Ariel, you know better than me about that. Full court pass down to Caldemont. He'll give it to Eli. Eli goes in the lane up.
Well done.
And the Cats extending the lead to 9. Minute 47 to go. Lazard, three-point shot up. And it's in.
Shot. Really nice shot.
I shouldn't have said anything about the 9-point lead. I should have shut my mouth. Preston Johnson, half court, gives it over to Caldemont. Eli.
Yes.
Foul on Alex Healy. I hope everyone's okay there. I think so. Healy went over the top of Eli Johnson. And had Eli been going up Ariel, that would have been a totally different experience for Alex Healy.
He may not be up right now.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think so. So Eli will go to the line. The Cats looking to extend the lead and close this thing out, and the big guy knocks it down. Eli, 13 points, a lot of rebounds, a lot of activity. Right now on the whiteboard for me, it's the Johnson
Me too.
fellas, and we'll leave it to Deb to pick one. And here come here come the Raiders. Lazard backing into the lane, up under and in, and he draws the foul on Eli Johnson. Yeah, I don't know about that, but they get the call. That'll put Tyler Lazard to the line.
Yeah, I give Tyler Lazard credit for driving in the lane. The thing was, we didn't pinch off. I mean, it was our fault for not pinching off and allowing him in the lane as easily as he was, and we ended up fouling him as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he went in with that purpose. He drew the foul, got the basket. He'll go to the line to try to complete the three-pointer. Free throws up and short.
Oh, Lord.
Ball off the knee of Calderon.
That's tough.
Break there for the Cats. It'll stay with Hudson. Errol, you know who's been quiet this half for Hudson is Jace Matachinsky.
You're right.
You know what? He spent some time on the bench. He only has 2 fouls. I thought, maybe he's in foul trouble, but
no.
He only has 2. He has 17 points, so he's had a nice game. Don't get me wrong, but he's been a little non-existent here in the second half.
Yeah, 1 point.
Fortunate for the Cats.
Yeah, at one point in the first half, he had 13 points.
Yes.
So I don't know how many points he's had in the second half, but 2 or 4.
Yeah, no, that's about it. So the Cats with a 6-point lead, 1:21 to go in the ball game. Possession arrow is apparently looks like it's to the Cats. I'm sure Deb can see that right there on the screen.
Cats have a foul to give with only 5 fouls.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. What are you telling them in the huddle there if you're Coach Zach Turpin, Ariel?
Zach Turpin, have them realize that, hey, the ball's going to be, they're going to defend as hard as they can. They probably will try to foul us now too, because they need to stop the clock. They need an opportunity to get their shots in as well. But expect that aggressive defense to take it up a couple notches on the Hudson part. I really love what River Falls is doing, though, as far as breaking that press and getting that easy 2-pointer. In some cases, you maybe pull it out instead of taking that 2-pointer and run some more clock off.
Very good point. Here's Hudson inbounding the ball under their own basket. Swavely backs out 3, shot up, short, rebound Hudson. Lazard, top of the key, off the side iron, no good. Tanner Bottleson, rebound. Here's Preston Johnson, ball knocked away from him by Healy. It goes off of Healy out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcat basketball, leading by 6 with 1:09 left to go in the ball game.
Look for Hudson to try to get the steal right away. If they don't get the steal, I'm guessing there's going to be a foul.
Inbound, Calderon gives it underneath. Gratz, nice give
well
to
done.
Eli Johnson. Eli Johnson with a bucket. And here come the Raiders. Under a minute to go in the tilt. Sam Swavely backs it out. Matachinsky, they're going to have to find a shot. Spending a lot of time. There's Jamison. Shot up and in. And it's a 5-point Wildcat lead with 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Preston Johnson, Calderon, Eli Johnson.
There you go!
Put it down, big fella. And with that, 7-point lead. Swavely underneath. Matachinsky, easy 2. The clock continues to run. Cats just got to get it in and then give it back. And there's a foul. And that'll put Brody Gratz or Preston Johnson?
Brody Gratz.
Brody Gratz to the line. I believe shooting 2 with a 5-point Wildcat lead with 15.9 seconds to go in the ball game. I tell you what.
And Brody is our best free throw shooter at 73%.
And the first one is up and in. And this is going to be a nice win for the Wildcats, Ariel. this is a tough place. This battle is always good. This rivalry is what it's about in Big Rivers basketball. This is always anyone's ball game, really.
Pretty incredible. And then to the point, as far as Big Rivers Conference, it puts River Falls solidly in second place with 1 loss.
Swavely knocks down a 3. It's a 3-point game. I think the Cats are going to have to inbound it. Oh, no. What did we call?
Called to 5 seconds.
Oh. What?
You know what? River Falls has a foul to give. It may not be a bad idea to foul them before they even get in the shooting position. It's got to be a 3-point shot to tie it up.
What a change. 3-point game. They put 1.2 seconds back on the clock.
I'd call a timeout, Coach Turpin.
Hudson going to inbound it. They can do that. You can have that.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
2-point bucket up and good by Lazard. And
that's
Hudson looks befuddled as to what the scoreboard showed. Kind of a mental error there. I don't know what they thought.
Sort of anticlimactic. It's a great win, but it's sort of anticlimactic, isn't it?
Yeah, 68-67, a Wildcat win. And our baller of the game is none other than Preston Johnson. What?
We can't go down there to interview because we don't have a mic.
Oh, we'd have to go get him. I think what we'll do, we'll make an executive decision to interview him another day.
I like that idea.
Do we have anything to give him anyway for baller of the game?
No, I don't think Kevin gave us a shirt.
All right. Hey, mark it down along with Paula Flood winning the trivia contest at halftime. Preston Johnson, you're our baller of the game. What do we call that? Just baller of the game?
Swinging bridge.
Swinging bridge, baller of the game, Preston Johnson. I think I'd almost give 2 of those out. I could see Preston Johnson and Eli.
Yeah. Could have been Johnson.
But we'll go with Preston Johnson. Yep. All right. Fair enough.
Hey.
We're without an interview tonight, and that's okay. Ariel, any parting thoughts before we close this thing out? Or Deb, you got anything to say over there? Huh?
Absolute great game. Like you said, this tilt between Hudson and River Falls is always a good game. Truthfully, I did not expect us to come out ahead. Hudson looked so good on paper, and I did watch them a couple of times, started scouting them, and they looked really good. I really give River Falls credit for adjusting to that full court press. Hudson never came out of that. They played that the whole time, and then River Falls really took it apart there a few times here to close out the end of the game, to their credit. Great game, outstanding job, Wildcats, Coach Turpin and the coaching staff.
Yeah,
really, really well done.
Yeah, really, you nailed it, Ariel, with the coaching staff being prepared for this game and that full court pressure. They took advantage of that and made it almost an advantage for them, which was great.
I think
good
you're
coaching
right.
and good recognition, and we're putting a big red bow on this. Thank you, Marty, once again, and everybody here. We're going to wrap it up here from Hudson High School. For the team of Estrews, Marty, Russ, K-Dog, wherever you are, good night, everybody.
Good night. Have a great weekend.